course, the blade is operated via signals from the distance from a satellite, the GPS satellite. So the operator has a screen in front of him that shows the cuts and fills, and then the GPS is controlling the cuts in the waterway area. That way it's graded perfect every pass. And it's turned out that was a huge advantage here, because with the old creek channel, the tile outlets were either right at our grade, above, or slightly below. So we were fighting 450 some acres of water coming down here. So we would only get 2 or 3 passes before the bottom would go out. We'd have ruts and mud. With the GPS and the Agron design, it was graded, you know, each time, so we didn't have to go back and finish grade. So that saved us a tremendous amount of time and frustration on fighting the soft bottom and the mud. Having the design or a plan, a proposed design ahead of time just saved us a lot of time discussing and trying to figure out drainage area, what the waterway should be. This customer didn't care about going through NRCS, so we didn't have the advantage of having them design something for us, since it wasn't going to be cost share. And there's really nowhere else to go to get a design that quick and easy that I know of, other than the Agron. Well, we've been so busy, I don't even know all the hours on this job, but we've been working on it with 1 dozer and then 2 dozers for a couple weeks. And I'm guessing having the GPS control, grade control, probably shaved several days off this project, easily several days. The other big advantage was having low ground pressure dozers too. The GPS and the low ground pressure dozers is what made this project go good. The system we use is TopCon, and when we went to looking for a GPS several years ago, and we thought TopCon was the best fit for us. Oh, I think absolutely that we'll continue and probably expand it. We only have machine control on 1 machine now, but in the future I know we'll have to buy another system for another dozer, and ultimately we'll probably want it on our excavator. So this is a case of we're learning how to walk before we run with it, because there is a learning curve, but it's been fairly painless. Fortunately, my operator, he understands it better than I do, let's say. And he won't hardly grade without it. The way he phrased it was, we smoked through this waterway. And he's right, it definitely did go faster than I thought and better than I thought. I guess the operator deserves a little bit of credit too. But yeah, we had some issues localizing the job, getting the LiDAR data tied into actual ground elevation data. And we knew we'd have some problems since this is the first one they've done this way, and we knew we'd kind of be a little bit of a guinea pig. But our TopCon dealer, Star Equipment, and my salesman, Rich McDonough, have been very helpful in getting us through these hurdles and working with Tom and trying to figure out how to integrate the next design so it's a little simpler process. No, there's definitely an advantage. Now that we've got the design, as long as we maintain a control point here, we can come back and touch up washouts like you're talking about. We can put it back exactly the way it was a lot quicker, because we already have the rough design roughed in. Oh, I'd have to give it an A+. I mean, like we talked about earlier, we had some challenges, but we knew going into it we'd have that. So without them, once we got the elevation problems fixed and integrated, we didn't have one problem with the design. It fit perfectly. The GPS performed perfectly, and it was just a big success in my opinion.